Hello everyone out there in YouTube world, this is Brian Hull here, and I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys a little bit about what I've been going through. A lot of people have been asking me what's going on YouTube comments, and on Instagram, Twitter. Everybody wants to know. They're just like, Brian, you've been losing weight? How much have you lost? Why are you losing the weight? How are you losing the weight? And I will answer all those questions here, and I've officially lost 75 pounds as of this recording. Now, if you notice on the title, I put 75 plus. That's because I am planning on continuing to go, but yeah, I'm just not there yet. And when I started out, my goal was to reach 75 pounds lost, and I have done it. So I'm here to make the video and to talk about it. So yeah, when I started, I was 275 pounds. I really let myself go. There were a lot of problems with that, but now I am 75 pounds lighter. I'm right at 200 pounds. I started out at a size 42 pants. Now I'm down to a 34. Started at a 2X shirt. Now I'm down to just a large. So yes, a lot of changes have been going on. So I've struggled with my weight my entire life, so I'm really happy to be able to come on here and talk about weight loss. Because I feel like if you go watch my YouTube videos, you can just see me getting fatter. From Let It Go to about August of last year, you can just see me getting fatter. Not anymore. I've gotten a lot thinner, and I've gotten a lot healthier, and I'm ready to talk about it. So first is how I did it. The biggest thing I did was I joined a weight loss group called Naturally Slim. Now for the record, Naturally Slim is not a sponsor. They don't know I'm making this. They're not paying me to say this. This is just me talking about a program that I used. Now when I first started, I didn't want anything to do with the program because I hate counting calories. The thought of that really drives me nuts because I hate math, and the idea of me having to do math will just make me want to gain weight. So let's not do that. And I also don't trust food that comes to me in the mail. I just don't trust it. There must be something weird with it that it can stay good in the mail. But then my dad talked to me about this program, and he's just like, I've had friends who struggle with weight their whole life. They tried this and said it really worked because it's all about changing your relationship with your food. And I was like, that's intriguing. So I watched a couple of the videos just kind of get a feel for it. Thought, all right, let's give this a shot. And next thing you know, I'm still using it to this day. And with their help, I've changed my entire outlook on food. I have changed the way that I think about food, the way that I eat my food, the way that I look at food. Everything has changed, and for the better. This program is not about saying, oh, you can't eat this, you can't have that. This is all about like, look, we know you have a life. You're going to go out there. You're going to go to restaurants. You're going to be presented with this food. Here's how you can still have access to that without it controlling your life. We want you to have control over your food, not your food having control of you. So it's all just giving you tools on how to healthily look at food and how to eat some of the foods that you still love. It kind of got me on a little small step to change my entire food lifestyle within the course of months. So little by little, I was changing stuff. Like when I first started, I was still eating the really bad food, but I was still losing weight because they were teaching me how to eat it correctly. And then they introduced some nutrition, so I started changing what I was eating. And now I'm eating a completely different diet that I never would have eaten before. And also, about 45 pounds in, I joined up with a gym. I joined Gold's Gym and got a personal trainer there and a nutritionalist there. And they have been super helpful as well, because I was doing pretty well with nutrition when I got there, but I felt like I could be doing more. And then on top of that, I knew I had to introduce more weight training in order to really lose some more weight. And I am not good at weight training, so I'm like, I need help there. So I did that. Now I use the personal trainer, nutritionalist, and Naturally Slim all together to help me continue to lose all this weight. So yeah, 75 pounds was the goal that I had when I started, but now that has changed, so I'm still going. Now that's changed to, I want to get to 20% body fat. I know that is a huge goal, considering right now I'm just a little over 30, last time we checked about 3 or 4 weeks ago, so I have another 10% to lose, but I think I can get there. I really do, and I really want this, and I'm determined to get there. Now the big question everyone keeps asking is why? Everyone has been super supportive on Instagram and here on YouTube and everything. It's just like, Brian, we liked you at your big size. It's okay, you don't have to do this to look nice. Whereas I appreciate that thought. That's not why I did it. I did not do this for vanity's sake. I never cared. I've been a big kid my entire life. I was actually more accepted at my bigger size than I'd ever been when I was younger. It's because, like, I had a girlfriend at the time who I dated longer than just about any other girlfriend I've ever had before, and I had more subscribers at that point. I had all this other stuff, and I was extremely accepted. It was never about me not fitting in or anything like that. It was a bunch of things, but the biggest thing was I am an emotional eater. I really am. It is a big problem with me. Or it was a big problem with me, I should say. So things are about to get real here. You know, we're going to talk about some serious stuff. This is going to be a video unlike anything you've ever seen on this channel. So, yeah, I'm going to be real vulnerable with y'all for a second. So, yeah, we're going to talk about it. And I haven't gone into incredible detail about this, but around the time that I went viral, you guys, if you don't know my story, I was never planning on being a YouTuber. This was never something I was interested in. This was never something that I tried for. I accidentally went viral, and it literally changed my life overnight. I don't deal with change very well, so it really threw me off. And on top of that, I've always said that what happened with Let It Go and what happened with the channel was the best thing that could have happened for my career, but was probably a living nightmare for my personal life. There was just a lot of crud that went down because of that. I lost a lot of friendships, and just nothing was quite the same, and nobody looked at me the same. And then I actually lost jobs because of it that I was doing, so I was in a financial struggle. And then I moved to California. I didn't know anybody there. It was all this stuff. So I was emotionally eating a lot. When I first moved out to California, everything's just so expensive compared to Texas. And no, I was not making any money off Let It Go. I'm still not making any money off Let It Go because of copyright stuff. So I moved to a new state, trying to start 2 careers from nothing because I was trying to be a voice actor, YouTuber, which neither one of those was paying well at all at the time. I was also a part-time student finishing my degree online, and I worked part-time at the Disney store to help try to make ends meet. And that's what I did for the first 2.5 years of me living in California. And it was rough. I'm definitely a workaholic. I will work my tushy to the bone to get my work done. And I unfortunately will sometimes put myself in an unhealthy situation in order to do that. So it's like every day it was put your nose to the grindstone and work. And at the same time, I was dealing with some depression issues. I don't want to say it was clinical depression, but it was enough to keep me in bed many, many days where I couldn't drag myself out. But what I'd have to do is just like, you're emotional right now, but we got to keep working. So just go get a Baconator, get back to work. Go get a pizza, get back to work. Just go eat your troubles away for a while, then we got to get back to work. Because you don't have time to sit here. We got to go. Because you only got a limited amount of money in your pocket, and you got to pay to stay out here. And that just built up terrible, terrible habits. So as YouTube continued to grow, it eventually got to the point where I could sustain myself on YouTube alone. So then we got rid of the Disney store. And I said, okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to get better about my eating habits. I'm going to get better about everything else. And nope, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. But everything suffered. My mental life, my emotional life, my spiritual life. I was constantly in a state of work and frustration and just go. Which I know is weird when you look at my videos and see me so happy. I am that person that you see, just not all the time, and sometimes my frantic perfectionist mind catches up with me, but that's the person who I want to be, and most of the time, that's the person who I am. But last year, around August, I said no more. I had reached my breaking point because I was dealing with a lot of health problems at the time. I was much bigger. I was dealing with acid reflux on an almost daily basis. My back was hurting. All my doctor said I was 1 number away from needing medication for high blood pressure. I have all sorts of diseases that run in the family that are all in some way or other connected to obesity, whether that be high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, you name it, my family is prone to it. I got kicked off of some rides at amusement parks because I was too big to fit on them. So I was extremely unhealthy. And I was like, no, I'm not having this. And I did that. I said starting that day, I was going to work hard to fix my physical, my mental, my spiritual, and emotional life. And that's what I did. And I can happily say that the man who started 2018 is not the man who started 2019. And I never want to be that man again. My life is exponentially better. I feel miles better. I do not feel like the same person. I do not have the same relationship with God. I am a Christian, so my relationship with God is huge, and that has been tremendously better. I'm not saying it was all related to weight loss, but I am saying me making that change sparked changes everywhere else. To where now I can say that I'm healthier, I'm happier, I'm more stable. Everything is better. I'm not perfect. I still have a long way to go. But I'm no longer dealing with any sort of depression. My back doesn't hurt. My acid reflux is gone. All of these problems that I had are gone. I can fit in an airplane seat again. I'm not getting kicked off of rides at amusement parks. Everything is just getting better, and I want to keep getting healthier, and I want to keep getting better just because I can't imagine going back. Another big thing was I was living alone, so that was really hurting me, and I didn't know how much it was. But now I don't live alone anymore. I have roommates, and I have little Sandy, and she's been a big help too. Just somebody who's always there. And it's just, guys, my life has changed 100%. And that's why. It's not because I want to, look all fancy for the ladies. I'm not doing it for vanity's sake. I don't care. I never have. I'm doing this for my health. And I want to get healthy, I want to stay healthy, and the healthier I get, the better I feel, and the happier I am. So I'm going to keep going until I think I'm done. And I'm not there yet. I know everyone's talking mental health lessons right now, everyone's talking about all this awareness, and guys, it's really important. It really is. I have not been taking care of myself for the past 4 years, and it really caught up with me, and it almost messed me up. But luckily, I have friends that kept me on the right course. I have family that kept me on the right course. I believe that God kept me on the right course, and now I'm changing for the better, and I never want to look back at old Brian again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know this is a different video than usual, but I really wanted to talk about it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!